Hello and welcome to today's video. Today is one of my end of year videos. This is my ink of the year video, and in a couple of days will come my pen of the year video. This is 2025. So basically, criteria for this, these had to be inks I reviewed in 2025. I could have had them before, they don't have to be new inks, but I had to review them in 2025. Now, I'm going to show a range of inks here today. I've got a few highly commended and then obviously my ink of the year. Next year I'm going to structure things a little bit differently, so there might not be quite as many ink reviews. This year I think I reviewed about 30, so that's going to be slightly different next year. But we're going to talk about these inks. So what inks do I love and why? Well, okay, basically I need an ink to be relatively available. That means it has to still be able to be purchased. It doesn't have to be, an ink that, I can buy at my local stationery store, although that does help, and there are a couple on this list that I have like that. But also it has to be an ink that performs well and in a color that I enjoy using, because this is my personal opinion. Your favorite inks will be different. This is not your favorite inks. This isn't the top inks of the year. These are my favorite inks of the year. So this is my personal feelings and my personal opinion. So yours will be different, and that is okay. I just wanted to show you. So let's get started. So my first highly commended ink today is this. This is Retro 51 Blue Black. Now, all of these inks have been reviewed on my channel, so I will link to the reviews of them so you can see them in a bit more detail on different paper, all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to show these highly commendeds on the coloring cards. Retro 51 Blue Black is beautiful, designed to go with their blue black fountain pen. I'm pretty sure it was made by Diamine, and it's just a beautiful shade of blue. It's a strong ink, so it's highly saturated, doesn't play fair on a lower end paper, but it's just absolutely beautiful. But in Australia, ludicrously expensive. That small 30ml bottle was about 35 Australian dollars, which is more than 3 times the price of a standard Diamine 30ml bottle. But a beautiful, beautiful color there. The next highly commended is this. This is Octopus Fluids and Fountain Fader Grunkohl. This is one of my favorite green inks. I love this sort of earthy tone of the green. Fountain Fader is a retailer in Germany, and Octopus Fluids is a ink manufacturer in Germany. They collaborated on, I think it was 6 inks, and this one blew my mind. I love it. So performs really, really well. As I said, I can't get this at my local stationery store, but it is available. Is available at Fountain Fader, and I think it's just absolutely great. Next is one that has a little more availability. It is Lamy Sepia. So this was released, I think it might have been even this year, from memory, earlier this year. Beautiful color, lovely sort of terracotta brown sepia. I really enjoy this color family. I think the performance is great. At 25 Australian a bottle for 50 mils, it's really affordable. It performs well. I love using it. I've used it in a number of my pens now, particularly Lamy pens, and I really enjoy it. Okay, this next ink was a really close second to the ink that won this year's ink of the year. It's a Diamine ink, and it's from the 160th anniversary set, and it is Canal Side. This ink is a darker, you can see it alongside Grunkohl. It's not as earthy, it's a slightly darker, mossier kind of beautiful green. It's just absolutely stunning. This ink, it's wet, it's delightful, it's beautiful. I've alternated between this and Sherwood Green in my Pelikan M1000 since February or March when I got the pen. Just a stunning, stunning ink. Great performance, great color. Just a really solid color. Like, there's a little bit of sheen occasionally, things like that. But just a really, really solid, good quality green ink. Nice bottle, nice size, decent price, all that kind of stuff. Relatively available, and will be more and more so as these 160th anniversary inks move around. But Canal Side there, absolutely mind-blowing ink. So, what ended up winning? Well, the winning ink is actually another Octopus Fluids, and it's actually another from that Fountain Fader set. It is Sheet Vetter. This ink is sensational. It's on the lighter side, so some people may not be able to use this for professional use. I've used this for journaling. I've used this as headers, I've used this for general note taking, and in the pen I have it in at the moment, which is the Gravitas Monster, with its huge ink capacity, I can write and write all day, all week, all month, and it just is such a joy. It's not the wettest ink. It's I wouldn't say it's dry, but because it's not super gushy wet, it does allow me to use it, and this pen does write quite wet. It does allow me to use it on different kinds of paper and things like that without too much of a problem. As I said, it may not be the ideal color for professional use for some people, but that sort of bluey gray, almost green leaning sort of color, it evokes this sense of terrible weather, clouds, rain, all that kind of stuff, and it's very moody. And in terms of like my aesthetic, grays, dark greens, blacks, navy blues, that kind of browns, you know, almost like that dark academia kind of color scheme. This is on the lighter side of that, but because it's got that moody undercurrent, I really, really enjoy it. So the bottle is the standard 30ml Octopus Fluids bottle. As I said, it's Octopus Fluids and fountain feeder. This is sheet wetter, which means bad weather. Just, this ink just blows my mind. So let's do a quick writing sample with it here. I've got 80 GSM rhodeo paper, and as I said, I have it here in my Gravitas Monster. So we have Octopus Fluids, fountain feeder, and this is sheet wetter. So you can see in this pen that writes relatively wet, we're getting lovely dark shading from this ink. But it is that beautiful grey-green kind of dark cloud blue, which is just beautiful. This is a beautiful broad nib as well, I will say. Like broad nib, wet writer, this beautiful ink, it ties in beautifully with my color scheme and the moment. So when I was sent a bunch of inks by Octopus Fluids, and they included the fountain feeder set as sample vials. And the moment I put this one in a pen and started writing with it, I knew I would be getting a bottle of this ink. And I am absolutely over the moon that I did. It's just been such a joy to use this ink. It's one of those inks that when I write with it, I actually enjoy the look of the writing on the page. It's not just about the words. And for me, that's what makes a great ink. It's got some personality. It says something, you know, it says something maybe just beyond the words that you're writing with it. You know, and I think that an ink like this, it says quite a lovely statement. I really love this ink. It's got some personality that really lines up with my particular flavor. And so there you have it, my ink of the year for 2025. You know, is this a beautiful Octopus Fluids fountain feeder sheet wetter. There you go. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video interesting and useful. Please like and subscribe, hit the notifications button, all that kind of stuff. If you've got products you think I should be looking at, or if there is a way you would like to support the channel, I would love to hear from you. A big thank you to Octopus Fluids for providing this particular ink in sample form, I should say. As that I purchased the bottle from Fountain Feeder because I loved it so much. And a big thank you to all the brands that have supported my channel this year. And over the years. Really looking forward to my pen of the year video in a couple of days. It's going to be a fun one. Lots of pens to show there, different categories, all that kind of stuff. So tune into that. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.